brother man. Mans. Brother man. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, dude, just a little fucking smooch.
No, but what
Just a
I
little
will
smooch,
give
and
you
we
is
can
these.
resolve all this.
You want to kiss him?
Yeah, because he seems mad at me. I looked at him.
So you think that's gonna make it better?
he
Think a straight-
seems mad at me.
It has nothing to do with being angry with you. He just doesn't like you.
He seems upset, and right before he hit
You're just
record, I
finally
said, "Give me a
becoming-
kiss."
You're just finally becoming self.
Oh, that went far.
I told him to,
Holy fuck.
I told him to give me a kiss to resolve the beef, and let's move on. And he said,
So,
"Absolutely not."
I came to the conclusion yesterday that 80% of all people suck.
Do I actually peel this still?
Yeah.
Word?
You guys want to try one?
I'm excited, dude. These
Is that
smell.
an oatmeal
great.
cookie? Looks like an oatmeal cookie.
You want to try one? Again, we're not sponsored by Peelers, but they make fantastic fucking things. And
They
this
do
one's
make
mango.
Fantastic thing.
And
Like a
it
peeler?
tastes like a mango.
It smells like a mango.
Mango.
I don't like how big they are.
One
They're mango
mango.
sized.
They look like
Two
ball-
mango.
they
Can you
look
imagine if they were?
looks like a ball sack.
Tree mango.
This one's hard to rip.
Yeah, these are, well, when have you ever really peeled a mango?
That's why I
Yeah,
was
I can't even
confused.
peel this thing. I'm just eating it. I give up.
Yeah,
So
and my
doesn't-
hands are sticky.
So it does not peel like the banana.
Ooh, I bit into it though,
And it's mango texture.
and I hit that. I hit it.
I'm gonna hit you.
I hit it deep.
You got, the mango's pretty fucking good, dude.
It's probably the first time you've ever said that.
Probably.
It is good.
My body shop teacher used to say I might not bottom out, well, beat the hell out of the sides, dude. I was like, you're a sick fuck, and there's at least 6 females in class right now. Fucking chill.
Yeah, you blonde surfer bitch.
They didn't know me like that. These are fucking delicious, though.
Are they better than the banana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My opinion is, I told you when I texted you guys,
Experience-wise,
not as cool.
no. Flavor-wise, yes. I'd be very interested if y'all are listening, peelers. You
I
should
can
make a
promise you there is a 0% chance
Peelers.
that anybody from Peelers is
Peelers.
listening to us.
Peelers, if you're listening, and Lord knows you are, peach, I think would be a slapper. Blueberry, I feel like would be a big hit.
When do you
Maybe
peel a blueberry?
dragon, ooh, dude, dragon
Fucking
fruit.
head's a blueberry.
No, let's do orange.
Dude, dragon
Orange
fruit.
would be. They have. I think they have a
Orange, dude, orange would
tangerine
be a
one
hitter.
or clementine or
Orange would be
something.
So what? Like a
Aren't you
smoothie
glad
or what,
it wasn't
dude?
banana?
What
You do
about
potatoes? You peel potatoes.
a lima bean?
You do peel potatoes. Potato
Snap pea?
flavored.
Snap pea?
And it just fucking pops open?
Lima bean? I do like me some lima beans.
A fava bean.
My father was a bean.
just,
A father bean, a good old father bean.
just a fat fava.
Speaking of father bean, boys,
Rest in peace. Our father bean here, and now he's gone.
Who's that?
rest in peace to the Pope.
Is
Pope.
that Father Bean?
That's our father bean.
Father bean.
I'm trying to peel this while my heart. Peelers, listen. And
The mango's not as good for peeling.
Peelers,
I've-
peelers. I know you still have your headphones on
I
and you're
think
still
this-
listening to me. Horrible
I
performance.
think this is more of a.
I'm trying to squeeze it out.
This is more of a peeler issue and not a peeler issue. If you know what I'm
It's
saying.
the peelee and the peeler.
Yeah, it's the peeler, not the peelers. If you know what I mean.
But that mango texture is like,
Or it's bang bang.
whoever figured it out. Whoever figured out how to make the texture of fruit in candy, you're doing good.
How do they do that?
They're doing the Lord's work.
I would ask the Pope.
But he gone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the answers. I see.
You know I'm going to have to get another fucking cutout now. Because there's going to be a new pope in like 8 days.
I think you just put some black.
I think they're gonna choose Paris Hilton.
Your cutout's gonna go up a lot.
I was-
Well, I would pick at
Value.
least.
Paris Hilton.
Wait, why?
Is
Just
she your
'cause.
Lord and Savior?
She's the next Pope.
What? But like of all the
Yeah, is that your explanation?
of all the broads though, why Paris Hilton?
Of course.
Why not Lindsay Lohan,
No.
Megan Fox,
No.
Margot Robbie?
None of them are pure enough.
Demi Moore.
You know who I actually could see becoming the pope?
Me?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman's a wild card, dude. He'd
I
burn
think
the-
there's at least a 4% chance he becomes pope.
4%.
There is less than a .00004%
With all the
chance
all
of him
the
becoming
random
pope.
shit that man does.
Yeah,
You tell me he couldn't be pope?
Kim Jong Un would make him pope if he could, but he can't.
I think there's actually
he
betting
would make
polls
him-
on who the
He
next
would
pope
make him
is.
a perp.
A perp.
Yeah, he make him a purr. You're not a new pope,
I don't think they've ever had a black pope. I think
No
it's time.
fucking shit, dude.
What does that have to do with anything? Pope Francis was Spanish.
From Argentina.
Yeah, but
Wasn't
He
one
was
of the
the-
popes a Nazi?
He was the
That was Pope Benedict, who was like right before. I mean, there was actually like during World War II that was a Nazi pope, but Pope Benedict was like the one with all the sex trials right before Pope Francis that they were assuming was an anti-Semite.
Well, Dennis Rodman
We got
could
fucked.
be Benedict too, because he did bend his dick 3 times. He did break it.
That's true.
who likes
Once
their
was
eggs
in like
that
Carmen
way?
Electra. I would like to
Shout
knock the
out.
bottom out of that.
She seems like a nice, well put together lady.
Oh no.
Big fan of Carmen Electra. Big fan now and then.
And now and forever, dude.
Then and now, whatever. Now.
Juice,
and
we know who
later.
you would pick as your pope.
Who?
We know.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
You know. No.
Oh wait.
No.
Kendrick Lamar.
Brendan Fraser.
That's exactly
He
who it
is-
would be.
He would be the one to speak to the Lord for me.
What I think is really funny about popes
What
is
do
you have to
popes
pick
do?
a new name. You have to pick a name of like a saint.
What do they do though?
The Pope? They
Oh.
run the church.
Hold on.
Yeah, but like,
This
You didn't know that?
What are they
You didn't
doing?
know
no,
that
no,
part?
no, no. This is totally unrelated, but sort of also related, because he died the day after
Jesus
Easter,
came back.
which is the day after Jesus came back, right?
where is Jesus?
What? I've never heard any stories of Jesus' second death. When is his second death? You never hear
Dude.
about that. You hear about when he dies and comes back
Yeah,
to
when he
life.
comes back.
When he's got to die again. When is it? And how does it happen?
Yeah, who keeps killing him every year to where he keeps returning on the same day? Who is murdering Jesus on a yearly basis?
I don't think you get it. Wait.
Wait.
Your question was dumber than mine.
Say that.
Somehow.
So
Well, here.
Easter,
You think every
Easter is
year-
not Jesus coming back to life.
They killed him every year, and he
do
came
kill
back
him
No,
every year.
Easter was Jesus rose from the tomb and went to heaven.
It's the anniversary of it.
He just went.
Yeah, but
He didn't like come back and walk the earth. And,
nah, he came back and he hung out. So like,
So how do we know he?
because there was a rock at the tomb and the rock was
why do
moved.
they keep saying he?
I'm not kidding. This
comes
is actually
back?
what they the
I know, but I fail to see how the grave robber theory gets thrown out of the window then.
well, because the cloth he was wrapped in, the shroud of Turin, was still there,
Oh, so
Why would you take that though?
yeah, why
but the
would
body
you?
was gone.
That's what you're there for.
Yeah.
though.
So where's his? So
that's
like,
what you're there for.
Where's his body? It went back to God.
no,
That's
because
that's sound logic, Juice.
other people's bodies don't float up, dude. It's not like
You ever seen somebody get abducted?
it's not like Nazi zombies when they died, his body started floating up in there.
Well, they're not
dude.
gonna go up.
That's not what I'm saying.
In his heaven, they will.
Well, next you're gonna tell me you sucked his cousin's dick.
Firstly,
I tell you what, on Thursday, I wanted to be Kanye's cousin.
I just want to know what the fuck is going on in the world, like at all.
yeah, what's going on? with
Everything's
Jesus
confusing
constantly
me.
coming back, I don't
Dude, he
get it.
only came back once.
Mind freak.
Have y'all? Yeah, but have any of y'all ever stepped foot in church?
Yes.
For a special Easter service.
Yes.
Have you ever once in your life, throughout your 30 years of being
Seen him get off
alive-
the cross.
No. He chills there watching the. That'd be fucking nuts, dude. Oh my god.
Like, yo, what's up?
No, but like, have you never heard someone say he's back again, or like? he's
No.
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 Backstreet's
Really?
back. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say he's back. He is risen.
Say
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is risen.
He is
He has
Risen,
risen.
Risen, I take, is risen from the dead, which means
No.
your body's back walking around.
That's
Ma-
what I'm saying.
That's how
Where
I know
this-
you're not a
Yeah,
Gen
where's
Z
this
kid,
fool
Matt.
at, dude?
Because he's
just
risen. You know what I'm
disappeared, and they were
saying?
Like,
Yeah,
this
he's
guy,
risen,
he
dude.
must have went to heaven.
He's macking
I-
7 women a night, dude. He's risen like a motherfucker,
I just
dude.
believed in. I believe in the religion even less. No.
Yeah, but like what? Like, and that's why I asked the original question: who keeps killing him every year to have him keep
We already
rising
explained
every
to you
year?
that it's
So I made a really shitty joke on Easter, where we were driving by a church and it was packed full of cars, and I'm like, everybody's in line for their Jesus flakes this morning, and then I proceeded to make jokes about the Pope dying,
Jesus.
just because it felt right. And then the next day, imagine my surprise when I wake up in the morning, and my words had killed the Pope.
You think so?
I feel like
what
it was
you
me.
think you single-handedly?
I think that
brought down
was
the
proof
Pope
that this is a simulation.
because you spoke about
Why else would a sickly 88-year-old man just suddenly die?
I
You
think one
might
of the
get-
purest jokes you can make is every time you drive by a cemetery, you say, "Man, I bet people are dying to get in there."
Actually, the purest joke you can make is, do you know how I know Jesus had a big dick?
it. I like that.
Do you,
I like that.
do you know how I know how
for
Jesus
it.
has a big dick?
Because he is risen.
No, because he was hung like this.
For people listening, Matt made a T-pose.
Yeah, he made it.
Why, dude? Imagine you get fucking tortured, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that.
Everybody who's religious and follows you decides to wear the item you were tortured on.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, but it's
You-
it's because it's kind of like people putting flowers at a car crash site.
No, it's not.
They-
That's like people putting cars at a car crash site.
It's exactly what it's
Like you put little model
No,
cars.
No, hold on.
crunched up cars.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. But hold on, I'm trying to give me a second.
While you
here.
think about that, you guys want to hear another joke?
Yeah, sure.
So if the stork is the bird that brings the baby, what is the bird that takes the baby?
the goddamn woodpeckers, dude, they're sons of bitches.
I like woodpeckers. I was actually watching one the other day.
Have you seen what woodpeckers do to fucking baby birds when they're hungry?
Probably peck them.
Yeah, they
You
fucking
seen what
break their
any bird
skulls and they
does to
peck
any
through the
baby
brains.
when they're hungry?
They peck through the fucking skulls. These little baby birds
Yeah,
still
they
in
all
the
do that.
nest.
Do you see what
defenseless,
lions
dude.
do to their young when they're hungry?
Do you guys want the answer to the joke, or we just
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm
Started.
sorry.
Sorry.
the
I'm
bird?
still thinking.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a minute?
It's an
Say,
owl.
say the joke again.
If the stork is the bird that brings the baby,
Stork brings it.
what is the bird that takes the baby?
A goose?
Bird that takes the baby. Hold on.
Because they're silly?
No. If it's gonna be a bird that takes the baby, it's gonna be some type of dirty bird.
A crow.
Dirty bird.
It's a
Ooh, a seagull, dude. They're fucking the dirtiest of birds, dude.
Do you know why
Those little
seagulls are
fucking-
seagulls and not bagels?
Those little fucking trash pigeons.
Wait, are we putting a joke on top of another
Yeah.
joke before we get the answer
Oh,
to
I'm
the original
sorry.
joke?
Yeah, because sea is for the sea, and if they were from the bay, they'd be bagels. Go on.
They would be. Dude, give him a button.
I think you
for
fucked up that joke.
I did a little bit. But yeah, I salvaged
you
it.
gave the premise.
I gave it away. Yeah.
You were in the beginning.
I'm too many buttons away.
don't need
I
to-
wasn't ready.
you don't
Yeah,
need-
All right,
you're,
now give us-
you're
give us
too
the
many
answer.
buttons too late, dude.
The swallow.
That's fucked up.
That's good.
I mean, I don't like it, but okay. Like, it's good. It's good, but I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like
That's
it?
a joke you can tell your grandpa.
Because,
Why would the stork carry it in the like the fabric instead of using its gullet? What it carries everything else in.
Because it puts in a gullet, it eats.
Yeah.
You want it to eat the baby?
Doesn't have to
Yeah.
It
become,
lets
doesn't
the
have
f-
to become a swallow.
Like storks and pelicans,
will.
they store the fish in there till it starts to rot, so it's easier to eat.
Yeah, it breaks down.
yeah.
yeah, plus their
They got rocks and
aerodynamics
stuff in
goes
there.
out
They
with their
fucking
mouth.
grind them up.
How
That's
well?
like-
how well
that's-
are they gonna swim when they're fucking or fly when their neck's fucking out here?
Yeah, dude.
What plane is shaped that way?
You
Yeah,
want a baby?
dude,
Oh,
they-
there is plane shaped that way.
Nah,
You want a
dog, they're
baby inside a
airlines.
bird's mouth?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're gonna be a dad.
What do
and
you
you want a
mean,
baby
yeah?
inside a bird's.
And
You're gonna
then
put your baby inside a
If
bird's
they're gonna
mouth.
do that, I want the baby
Storks are
then
not how
fed
they're
to me, baby
delivered, by
bird
the way.
style. I want it pushed
were
into my
lied to.
mouth.
Oh,
There
you're
are
gonna be
birds
fed?
that eat shit at landfills, and you want a baby to be in a bird's mouth.
I've never seen a stork.
I've
at
never seen a
landfill.
bird eat shit.
I don't know about a stork, but it wouldn't be in the. Like, it'd be wrapped up in a landfill cloth, not in its landfill
Yeah.
mouth.
A tarp, like every other redneck.
Yeah, exactly. Like every other.
That's how rednecks are delivered
Yeah,
via milk
dude.
crate and fucking
Harbor Freight.
and Harbor Freight ripped tarps.
How do you think popes get delivered to the Vatican?
Usually
the
without
Pope-mobile.
pants.
How do you think that they're delivered?
It's
to
like a
heaven?
football helmet on wheels.
They get carried there in a child.
That's something that everybody can enjoy.
That's
Do you
something.
think? Do you think they're all just like hatched in the basement of the Vatican? Like they're in like
That's
just
where the vault
No,
is.
this-
don't they
point,
all look the same
At this point, they're robots. No, I can tell you they don't all. Because here, we'll go through this list.
of
They're
cardinals?
old.
Yep. So these are the potential new popes. We have Cardinal Peter Erdo, who is an Archbishop of Budapest, Hungary.
Why don't they like? Why are they always so old?
He's 72-year-old canon lawyer,
Because they had to work
None of
their
these
way
guys get
up.
pussy, dude.
highest-ranking Catholic leader in a country that is 80% Christian.
They're not into pussy.
Yeah, obviously.
and
Like,
he's known for his support of the Pope's outreach to Orthodox Christians.
maybe we should just let them fuck, and then like we won't have this whole child problem.
They would love to. Who are they going to do that with?
Women,
The kids.
not
They can't
children.
do- they can't do prostitution because it's against the man. It's
They can
against
get-
the big cheese. No, who's gonna be smashing a 72-year-old?
Another 72-year-old lady that they met when they were 20. If we start letting them get married,
He doesn't want that. He wants that fresh puss, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Most
he
of the time,
wants.
they don't even want puss.
yeah, I want that to stop. So I'm suggesting we let them get married,
He want that
so it
booty hole.
stops. I get that they're married to God, but who cares?
Wait, does mean he's gay?
Oh yeah, they're all gay.
I don't think they're all gay. I think that's a crazy statement
Well,
to make.
I can tell you that
A
they
lot of
don't
them are
all look
probably
alike
married.
because this next candidate, fellas, looks nothing like our last candidate. We have Cardinal
Oh,
Fridolin Ambongo, the Archbishop of Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.
I want him to
Can a
win.
pope be married? Is
No,
that a
that's
thing?
what I'm
I
telling
thought
you.
were going to ask, can a Pope be black?
So in order to become a cardinal, you have to
Did you
first
ever
be a
one from the United
priest.
States?
As a priest cannot be married because they're married to the church. Therefore, cardinals and popes cannot be married.
Do you
So
think
they
there'll
are
ever-
gay.
Do you think there'll ever be
They're all married to God.
a
So
pope
they're gay.
from
Same
the
thing with nuns. Nuns are married to God.
United States?
Nuns actually wear a wedding ring.
Like how?
Do they? Do you
This guy's
really,
only 65.
Do you really think there's
and
not
black.
a single nun that's not smashing out there in the world? Same thing with fucking these dudes.
I mean, I'm sure there is some somewhere.
Dog,
It's
they're
like an inevitability.
smashing.
Yeah, children. It's horrible. We need to stop it.
I don't think it's all just children.
I think
but-
it's majoritively children.
You think they're banging hookers?
What are you gonna
No.
tell her to fucking Uber to your Vatican?
No, take the Pope mobile.
It's just a big bubble. What do you mean? I'm saving her.
This
I wanna
one's
get
This
rid-
clear
It's a
hooker.
tinted one.
I want to get Roadhead in the Pope mobile.
You pull
As you're
up
driving
with-
around waving.
You pull up with a bag over your head.
I mean, don't get me wrong. As the Pope, I'm sure women would throw themselves at you because people love the Pope for some reason.
Yeah, get
they
sucked
get,
off
It's
like
in
being
the
a rock star.
Pope-mobile?
Huh?
In the
I
bubble?
said getting sucked off in the Pope mobile, dude's gnarly.
Can you imagine seeing the Pope mobile just parked outside of a brothel? You're
I
like,
like
what a minute. Wait a minute.
I like this guy's hat.
It's pretty cool.
I like
It's
him.
It's like he works at Five Guys.
So South Park's reasoning
He's
for
got table doilies on his arm.
so South
Good burger.
so
home of
South
the
Park's
good burger.
reasoning
I found this tablecloth in Goodwill bin.
So South Park's reasoning for Easter is that the reason why the Pope wears that big hat is because he's actually a bunny, and his ears are hidden underneath of it.
Could be.
It makes more
I
sense.
found Juice's chick or pic.
Chick.
I'm sorry.
Pier Battista Pizzaballa, Latin patriarch of
No, he's
Rome.
not Latin. He is not Latin. That is Italian as fuck.
Pizza last name.
That guy's fucking Italian.
One
Pier
bite, you all know the rules.
What's up?
What
Holmes?
if they elect a pope and he's like, I am here now instating the abolishment of the Catholic Church?
I think mass chaos would happen within the.
Oh yeah, that's the
That
one.
guy's a fucking Zuppy,
That's the
dude. His last name
fucking
is Zuppy, and if I've ever
one.
seen a Zuppy, dude, that is a Zuppy. If I've ever seen a Mateo Zuppy before, it's that fucking guy.
Yeah, that's a suppy.
Dude, that guy is straight up Zuppin.
He looks like he makes a mean meatball sandwich.
That is Chef Boyardee, dude.
He's got the recipes tucked up in his hat.
You know
dude.
that
He's
guy.
got bunny
Is that
ears.
fucking Ratatouille sticking out of the back?
That motherfucker can cook.
Yeah. He's gonna put instead of putting his hand on the fucking Bible, he's gonna put a ladle.
He's gonna put a can of Chef Boyardee on the fucking.
That's fucking Italian. Is that guy from fucking Bologna as well? Bologna.
He was from Bologna, Italy. Yep.
What, like BOLOGNA baloney?
I don't think this is this guy's real first name. Cardinal Louis Tagle of the Philippines.
No, it's Lieutenant Tagle.
I believe it.
You think his first name's Louis?
You think his
Why
last
not?
name's Tagle?
His first name's not Louis.
Why you say that?
He's from the Philippines.
Yeah, you know how many dudes look like him named David are walking around here, dude? I believe all their
In
names are
America,
David.
yes.
Yeah.
They tend to change their name, Juice.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Louis.
I
I
see the
praise the
issue.
God.
I see the issue.
Juice, and he is from Bologna.
I do like that place, though. Do you think that's where bologna came from?
Yeah, what?
Yes.
Wait.
You do?
It's
Yes,
BOLOGNA.
that's where it came from.
Oscar Mayer.
Insane, dude.
Well, we just
OSCAR.
found out that pizza's not Italian.
Pizza's.
No, it's
Obviously not. It's Latin. Pizza
Well-
ballas aren't. I can tell you that.
Dude, that sounds
mean-
A
delicious.
pizza
Anders
balla?
Arborelius, Archbishop of
That guy's
Stockholm.
a wizard. That guy has to be a wizard.
He looks like he eats too much. He's not sacrificing enough. Like the other ones, like
Look at the way the altar server behind him, or deacon, when you go further down, is staring at him.
the other ones all look like a little malnourished.
They all look like grandpas. They all look like.
Yeah, but this
But look
one,
at the either the altar server or deacon behind him.
Yeah, they
He
put
look-
their time in.
he looks a little evil.
He's kind of looking at him like, "I love you."
Yeah,
It's a very loving embrace from
he's
behind.
looking at him like I've never seen you from the back.
Dude, the most evil-looking religious guy is that guy.
Oh,
at the
this is
mega
my guy.
church.
That's
Peter
one of your
Griffin?
sumo guys,
It's
dude.
Gerald Cyprin Lacroix of Quebec.
Oh, he's fucking Peter Griffin.
That is one of Matt's sumo guys that he was watching the other week.
He also looks like Eric Stone Street from what's that fucking
Who's Eric?
Yeah.
you'll know
Yes.
what's
Yep.
that show he's on? Modern Family.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wasn't he
that's-
also?
Dude, that's him.
Wasn't he also? The isn't there wasn't there like a TV series with two gay dudes?
2.5 Men.
No.
What?
What was?
Oh, never mind. I'm out on this guy. He had some sexual abuse allegations on him, which he denied.
Well, yeah.
Well, you know
And
the
church
Yeah, well,
a
don't
church
they all,
led
dude?
investigation found no
you know
evidence.
the Pope before
He's
the Pope
guilty.
that just died was the one that he stepped down because he was the one moving priests around and shit. We're not that far removed. It's 13 years ago.
So who do you guys think should be the next pope?
I think we should vote Juice in. I think that'd be a fun church. I might go back to being Catholic.
You think you got the cojones?
They say incense originally had weed in it.
You
That's
know
what they
what?
used to swing in the incense. So
I'm
we could go back to that.
confused. I'm confused because I've been saying, you know, I wanted to do this, and you've been calling me a cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, Catholic.
That's why we
The
should
Catholic
make you do
Church
it.
is a cult.
Oh, I'm down, dude. Like,
Like
yeah,
it's
I'm down.
clearly a cult.
It was that easy to convince him.
Yeah. What are we doing? What do I have to say? And how many people do I have to tell?
Everyone, you're going to be in the Vatican.
Yeah. You're going to be pretty popular.
You wanted to look in the bottom of the Vatican to find out if that's where
I
all
would
the
love
gold
to.
is.
The only
I
problem
wanna
This is
know.
the only way we can get in.
They have the real answers to JFK, and they're not black, and the articles aren't blacked out with
I
certain
think
information.
you might have to shave your beard though. None of them have a beard.
I don't think you have to.
Nah, I don't think they can tell me how to live my life. The Lord told
Matt,
me
look
I can keep
look up
it,
to be a
so-
cardinal. Do you have to be clean shaven?
Everybody was clean shaven, but I feel like it's just that generation
Yeah, like is that a thing?
from like 75 to dead.
Yeah, but who are you gonna like? What if you just say Jesus told you to keep it? What are
Yeah.
they gonna
Anyway,
say?
Jesus had facial hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. What are they gonna tell me? I look more like I'm representing him more than they are, dude. They're wearing stupid ass hats. I am out here not appropriating.
You got to do like Catholic cardinal. I hate AI, dude. That was fucking funny though. They can
Well,
have facial hair. There is no rule.
Wow, that guy had a beard.
That's what I'm saying. That's juice. That's juice in a past life.
What do you mean?
Do you see the guy? Tell me that's not juice.
That's him.
Why me?
That-
Because you're gonna be the Pope.
I might.
It's a
What do
clerical
you have to
beard.
do- yeah, but don't you have to serve in like different churches all like throughout the world, and then eventually you get invited to the Vatican, and then there you gotta put your time in. And dude, by the time I get offered to be a pope,
They
I'm gonna be
encourage it.
72, just like
That's
them.
right.
The last pope with a beard was Pope Innocent. Really?
I don't think
Oh, I'll
I don't
prove
think a
him.
young guy can just walk up
How
in
can
the
I
Vatican.
be guilty?
Oh, that's sick.
You know how
That
many,
guy's French as fuck.
You know how many popes showed under like?
And he's got a
fucking-
Santa hat on.
You would upset everyone in the Vatican.
Why?
Because I can't just walk in there being the newest.
You know what you
dude
could
and I
do?
just-
You could also pick your pope name as Jesus,
Well,
which would be fucking hysterical.
are you only allowed to pronounce it Jesus
No.
these days?
No.
Can someone actually be named Jesus? Like
Yeah.
pronounce Jesus?
Yeah.
That's allowed.
Well, when you become a pope, well, actually, when you become confirmed in the Catholic Church, you pick a Catholic name.
Yeah, but
When you
my
become
skin-
pope, you have to pick a name of a saint.
my skin tone.
That's why
doesn't
they're
match
like we had
Jesus.
like Pope John Paul the fucking 38th and shit like that.
I'm awfully pale, brother.
You can be Pope Jesus.
Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense.
It'd be great. Jesus is technically a saint. I'm all for it, Juice. I'm trying to help you get further. This is the perfect career move for you.
Oh, you just have to name your. You just have to be a name after a saint.
Yeah.
So you could be like
I'd
Derek
Drew
Carr.
Brees.
He's not a saint anymore.
He was though.
Yeah.
You can have a
Kamara.
Drew
an
Brees would be a
all-star
good one.
athlete.
Kamara. You look like a Kamara.
Who?
Yeah.
A Camaro?
Yeah, it's
Camara.
exactly. exactly.
You look like a car, Juice.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, we're gonna place you at car crash.
Ideally,
scenes.
the catfish one.
Well,
You just got canceled, buddy.
what I do?
Who else is a notable saint?
Drew
I don't
Brees.
know, dude.
Taysom Hill.
Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby.
That's not a saint.
None of those are saints.
Those are all hockey players for different teams. Worst papal names. I'm not a big fan of papal.
Why can't they be fucking saints? I'm very confused.
Huh? Because they're not. They don't play football for the Saints. That's why.
That's what we were
Just-
naming. We're people who played football for the Saints.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like, you know,
No. What do you?
like blessed be thy.
Pope
you know,
Hilarious is
like
pretty fucking
saints.
funny.
Yeah.
What? What the fuck are you saying?
What are you talking about?
I just explained it to you.
You're talking about like the actual football team.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I was talking about.
All right, it's been fun, guys. I'm gonna see you
Yeah,
all
you
later.
mean it.
Did you? What?
I thought we were joking and thinking of what like monumental figures would make a good saint, and that's why I said Wayne Gretzky, dude. That's
No.
where I was coming from.
You could. No, sorry, I confused you, Juice.
Just snuff me from the side, dude. Come on,
Somebody should.
you need a hit of this,
Nope.
and then have a mango.
Clearly, it's not doing good. If this was ever an ad to not smoke weed,
What do you mean, though? How do you mean?
I'm tired.
I'm gonna pause this,
I'm tired
rewind
of,
it, and
I'm
just.
tired of explaining shit to you.
I'm having fun.
yeah.
It's Sunday, dude, the day of the Lord. Not when you're listening, but right now, dude, fun.
What? Who said they can't listen on Sundays?
They can.
One was
It's
just put out today on Sunday.
True. Yeah. Where are we?
I'm not sure anymore.
Wherever you want to be.
Yeah,
buddy.
where
do we
are
wanna
you?
be?
Yeah, where are you?
And how do we get you the fuck back?
Yeah, I gotta get you home somehow.
Dude, how crazy would it be if I came in as tripping ball sack? It'd be a horrible time.
As
I'd
he just
have a real
chuckles
hard
inside his
time.
own head.
I have a real hard time figuring out where I am and what to do.
I feel like that's a normal day for you.
You ain't wrong. Who slipped me these mushrooms?
Nobody.
You're like, I really need to stop having people slip me drugs as you're just openly taking drugs. You're like, you guys gotta really stop.
Yeah, dude, someone slipped this whole bag just right onto my lap, dude. Had to have been within the last 10 minutes.
You're just sitting over there with like an acid dropper. You're like, you guys really need to stop slipping me acid.
Yeah. Yeah, how you doing? Tell your fucking mother about me.
That's how you would present to the people.
Yeah, have your mother call 484-8069 fucking 20. You understand?
You missed a number.
Yeah. They're fucked.
You just
Yeah.
missed a number. That's not a complete phone number. What you just
It's
gave.
never gonna ring out, dude. Oh, I love it. Love it.
You can still tell your mother about me.
Dude, I will personally Venmo somebody if their mom calls in
Yeah,
and
dude.
tells Juice to shut the fuck up
Good luck.
and learn how to read numbers.
We do need the magic mind. He could use
I
it.
literally see 48480 from my point of view.
I don't know
and
how you don't have it remembered by now.
Yeah,
I thought I said them all. But
No,
last-
you clearly missed
What I
one
the
missed.
number.
last two sets of numbers are your favorite numbers, and you missed the 4.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. All right, listen. I'm gonna back it up, dude. Have your motherfucking call me at 484-806-9420, dude.
I was
You
hoping
understand
you'd
what I'm
miss it.
saying?
I was hoping he'd fuck it up again.
Nah, you can't play me like that, baby.
You did good, dude. You did good. You done did good.
You
I
did
didn't do that
something.
great.
Well, no, you fixed it.
Dude, chugs are great. They are so great, dude.
So
I'm
Yesterday-
chugs for life.
yesterday,
Personally.
as a 30, almost 31-year-old man, I went laser tag with
Yeah.
a bunch of people, including my nephew. I was helping my nephew like set up his like name and like the account and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to guess what my nephew would pick as his code name as a 11-year-old child,
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, can you give a little hint?
It has to-
Is it video game related?
no, it is president related.
Donald Trump?
Nope.
Joe Byron?
No.
JFK?
If it was JFK, I would have lost it even more. But the name he picked was Barack Obama 69.
No.
Nice.
As an 11-year-old white child.
Nice.
No way.
Dude,
I'm literally setting up and I'm like, all right, buddy, what do you want your screen name to be? Because I know like when he plays Fortnite, his screen name is God's Janitor, which is wild.
This kid's getting involved with the wrong people.
And I
on
was
the
like, what do
internet,
you want your
dude.
name to be? And he goes, Barack Obama. And I go, really? He goes, yeah. I type in Barack Obama, taken. And he goes, Barack Obama 69. And I was like, okay, 69.
100% Frank.
My dad's
Yeah,
dad's
100%.
nickname, Dickie Doo.
I do like the name
Dickie
Dickie
Doo.
Doo.
Dickie Doo's good, but it's also appropriate.
Me, I went more
Your
old
nephew
school.
is 11.
Mine was XX Razor Blade with Y's. XX.
I forget what mine was. We all had one. I forget what it was.
But
I think he's 11,
yeah.
and he's making 69 references.
He doesn't know what
already.
it means.
Yeah, but listen, that's what I'm
Well, you
saying.
never know. At 11, I definitely knew what
Yeah,
69
well,
meant.
and with the internet, dude, you can just
Yeah.
Because those magazines in the woods taught you.
Partially because of those. Partially because Phil Wickwire had a DVD player. With,
He's fucking A, dude. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Maybe beep that.
Yeah, dude, probably
I
beat
really
that.
couldn't give two fucks if you do.
Shit. That's
Nothing
good.
bad's gonna come.
That way I know to fix it. But
That's great.
yeah, that was like our golden rule from the beginning was to not just name drop people.
Well, like Phil Wickwire.
I should purposely not move the beeps.
I don't care.
It was just funny though.
You guys talking about Will Thickwire?
What's he gonna do? Beat my knees up?
That's actually terrible though, because you need your knees.
I got bad knees too. That's all right. I'll have Anthony just tower over him and take care of him.
Give him the old who, what for.
Say 4'8", meet 5'4".
Cause it's the big show. Big show tonight. I just come in with one strap.
God damn it, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, listen, dude, we're having fun. What do you want from me?
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, so back to who could be a saint, dude. I think fucking Grimace. Personally.
The saint of burgers, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Grimace works because that's what all the kids do.
Oh my god, dude.
The bad part is that Juice has been thinking about this for 10 minutes. And the
Yeah,
first name he came up with was Grimace.
Do we need other fucking saints?
The Burger King.
We need the Burger King.
It's the wrong franchise.
Instead of the king of the Jews, he's the king of the burgers. We all know that.
Fucking Grimace.
Shout out to
that's
my
good.
boy,
He's Saint Juice Hamburglar.
Saint Grimace, dude. I'd buy a statue of
I'd be
that.
St. Nicholas.
Yeah. Santa Claus.
Yep.
That's what you'd pick.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick Grimace.
I don't know if that's gonna work for you, buddy.
We can AI generate, and anything can happen at that point.
Oh, this is wild. If you're going to look up list of saints, it is a big one.
Bartholomew.
What, the football players are now? Are we back?
This is what I'm saying, Matt. There's a lot.
What are we on anymore?
I would
dude?
be Abamon of Tarnet.
Azrael's like the coolest name out
Is
of
there
all the
a
saints,
name that
in my
sounds
opinion.
like Juice or is
Probably.
Juice?
King of the Jews. But he was like the first
Yeah,
saint.
but it's not spelled the way I want it to be.
Adelard of Corby.
I like Corby.
Yeah,
So
pretty cool dog.
Adelbero of Wurzburg.
So as you guys know, me and Megan have been trying to figure out names for our child.
Well, here you go.
And
Yeah,
dude,
what about
there is
fun?
some I read to her I couldn't even get out because I was laughing so hard before.
Adolfo Ludigo Mikasa.
And what she didn't appreciate, as I said, I was thinking of every name also as for when he later has a girlfriend or wife, and it's a name she has to say during sex. And she didn't think that was a good way to pick a name. Because I was like, what, is he gonna say? Is she going to be like, oh, Harry? Oh, Harry. Like, no, that's not an option.
What about like Mufasa?
Agostina Livia Pietratoni.
That sounds
That's a
pretty
mouthful.
good.
That's fucking Italian. That's what that is.
She was killed by a patient she was taking care of.
Yeah, well, you know.
Dude, oh, wait, go up real quick. There is Agricola, Agrippina, Agrippinas.
This list
Agrippinus.
is long.
Agrippinus of Naples.
That's the bad part is
You
Matt,
call me the Agrippinus of Naples.
that's where my family's from.
Give me them clamps. Give me them clamps.
My family's from just
him the clamps?
give him the clamps. My family's from just outside of Naples.
Agrippius of nipples, dude.
Yeah.
I'm all about it, baby. What we doing?
Yeah, but you don't want them too grippy.
You
Then
could be
they're
a-
like sandpaper.
You could be an Albert.
And Albert?
Me? Uh,
What about an Aloysius Gonzaga?
Yeah,
I
Juice. What if you were
don't know
Pope?
if he can do
What
that
if
one.
you were Pope Aloysius Gonzaga?
That sounds like a really good baseball player.
It does.
Albert is my doppelganger in Germany, dude. He's a redhead with long hair, and
What the fuck are you talking about?
How do you have a doppelganger that's red
How do
hair?
you even know?
Yeah, that's not your doppelganger who's got red hair.
Someone-
Actually, I do know
someone-
your doppelganger, and I'm going to try to figure out if I can get a
It's
picture with
on
him. He works for
Instagram.
my work.
I know Carl's doppelganger.
It's on Instagram. Someone's put up like the photo of my side.
I know who your
by side
doppelganger is, and I'm going to try to figure out how I can get a picture with him.
me. Oh.
I don't know his name, but
He
he
sleeps
works-
outside
he
of Carl's
works-
work.
He works for the same company I work for in a different division, and he looks a lot like you.
Yeah, well, tell him pull up, dude.
He dresses like you. His hair.
Oh,
is
do you
like
guys
you,
know?
and his
Did you
beard's
guys
like
know
yours.
Juice? Juice has his own beer now.
Yeah, I've been working with fucking.
Semen dumpster?
I've been working with Victory Brewing Company.
If you look
dude.
up Juicy Monkey Victory,
Doesn't sound like a good thing to look up.
Look up Juicy Monkey.
Victory Brewing, and it's juice.
Only
it?
certain sites you won't like.
Dude,
what you,
it is
There's a picture of
confusing.
him?
Dude, it is confusing.
Is it,
I sent it to him the other day,
It's
and I was like, "Why didn't you
deliciously
tell me
good.
about this?"
you tried it?
I entered a raffle, dude, and I got to fucking work with him, but I couldn't talk about it with anybody. But now we got
Go to the images and look at the logo they used.
Juicy Monkey.
It's going to be tough to see, isn't it?
Go
Yeah,
go to the
yeah.
one down,
That one?
over one more, because then you can actually see the monkey.
Did you try this?
I get 5% of the revenue, dude.
They're $13 a can?
A case.
Yeah, dude, support me. and
Tell me that's
fucking-
not him. It's got a beanie on and everything.
Your belly button look like that?
Sometimes.
Doing too much work.
My belly button got pretty fucked up, so I mean, like they cut it and like in the middle and shit.
Your belly button got fucked up? Why? I thought it was your What? I thought it was your
On my face.
No, wasn't it? What happened? Was it?
What insult are you waiting on?
I think it was.
What button are you hitting right now, you son of
I
a
don't think it's a
bitch?
button. I think what you were telling us is that it was.
Well, what got fucked up?
I would rather have them pump my fucking ass with that like white fluid.
That was.
Hold on.
So I thought you.
That was an
So
old
wait, it was
clip.
your belly button that got fucked up or your ass? I'm confused.
Everything, dude.
Fuck me bad.
Nice.
Of all clips, I do like that button probably the most. That is a good one.
You like the Jugs one, though, too. The Jugs one's...
I do love jugs.
Dude, jugs are great.
Juice, you could be.
Jokes are
You
great.
could be Pope Cornelius of Weech Bidge Duerstein.
Nah, I'm gonna be my own name. I'm gonna be first.
Just see if there's a juice, like anything that's close to juice. You got to find the J's
I'm
or
gonna
D.
be Saint Lord Juicius the first.
Maximus of
Lord,
Juicetown.
First Lord of Flavorville. First of his
You could be
name.
James Booza Bilalo.
Yeah, that's
you could be
that's my
you could be
gibberish
Ham
one.
Wallet.
Ham wallet.
Pope Ham Wallet.
Pope.
He is a
Ham candle.
He is a
fucking
ham
Sa-
wallet.
Saint Ham Candle.
Dude, you could be Pope Slurp.
Yo, dude, yo, you just reminded me of something. I fucking lost earlier. I was saying to my lady,
Isn't that the
and I
game
don't
he
know
plays
where
with
it-
the kids?
Yeah.
Pope Slurp.
you know how there's like different types of fucking like heavy metals? There's like deathcore, metal.
I thought you were actually
Yeah.
talking about metals, but yes.
It's
Yeah.
like pig squealing.
Yeah.
There's now like moan core where they'll like moan instead of like scream.
Okay.
All right.
Crab core.
You're
Yeah.
my yeah. What about slurp core, dude? Yeah, just use that fucking solid breakdown.
Yeah. Oh.
You know
Does
what
she
I mean,
listen to
dude?
you when you talk?
Yeah, when you ramble on.
No, I guarantee
When you're
you.
sitting there staring at the ceiling and you go, "Hey, have you ever thought about this?" and you just rattle off what you're thinking of. Does she ever answer you?
I found you, Juice.
That's crazy.
In scenarios like that, She shook her head at me.
That's what you got.
I was losing my shit. I was crying. I
She's
thought it
like-
was so funny.
There you go. There you go, Juice. You would be Pope Justus.
Justus de Virgo.
The other night, though, dude, she could not deny.
Now, when you say
my
night, are you
funnies.
talking about like a bishop or?
What?
Pawn.
One in shining armor.
The other day, she couldn't deny the funnies. I was making chocolate milk. And
Before
I
bed?
was-
Like an
Oh, you're
adult.
making-
grown man does.
Yeah, like an adult
You
does.
were making Chucky milk for bed.
I love chocolate milk. First of all, you can all grow the fuck up and put whatever fucking weird ego shit aside, dude.
Don't tell me what to do.
And have
As he drinks Chucky milk.
dude. Y'all can put your bullshit aside, dude.
But you
And
didn't
whenever-
make that. How do you make it? Powder or syrup?
Fucking Hershey syrup.
He
baby,
used
like
a
an
hardening shell
American.
they use on ice cream, and he sprays it in
I
there till
used Hershey's
chocolate.
Bath bomb.
Chunky.
I used Hershey syrup like an American, and as I was making chocolate milk, you know, the mix was looking real good, dude. The tint
The-
was looking real
The
fine.
chocolate to milk ratio was.
And she was making fun of me because I was like, you know, out loud, like verbalizing how satisfied I was with the color.
And she's like, "Oh my god, he's
And she's-
autistic."
And she's like, I heard you like your men, like your chocolate milk. And then she fucking, you know, cracked the fucking. I forget what she said.
Pan over your head.
I don't even know. No, because I don't know what she said because I said what, rich and fucking creamy, dude? Because it says rich and creamy on the bottle, and I knew what she was getting at, but I was like, nah, we ain't doing that.
No, she meant melted it in your mouth.
Without somebody
Well-
else's dick in it.
That's also delicious, dude. Rich and creamy is good, though. You know what I mean? Fuck off. How's that sound?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
That was good. Man.
Yeah, and dude, I also thought that fucking.
You think you could withstand a pan over the head?
Depends on the pan.
Me?
Like one of them cast irons.
Just
no.
anybody.
We talking hex-clad pans? Gordon, I know you're listening. Hell nah, Dad knocked me the fuck out.
I got 7 of those upstairs.
Do you really? They're expensive as fuck.
They were on sale.
They're probably still expensive as fuck.
Why you
It
planning on
was-
hitting somebody with a pan?
It,
I didn't know.
I paid $4.50 for a 12-piece set.
Oh, that's actually cheap.
That's what I'm saying. They were half off and nursing discount.
What brand?
Hexclad. I have them.
Oh yeah, dude.
The only bitches you got to treat them like cast iron. They're unseasoned because for them to be non-stick, you have to leave them seasoned.
Oh,
So I was like, what? Why did we get these?
yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
What's money?
They're real nice, dude.
What is money?
Speaking of what is,
Yeah, what is money, dude?
That's right, Juice.
that's mine and yours segments combined.
What is money?
What is monies?
What is?
What is it? They say. What is it?
What's that, Ralph?
What the fuck is that?
It's what?
What the hell is that?
What in tarnation is that? All right, fellas.
I want you guys to know that when I edit, if I don't remove certain lines when I'm editing, I can hear us talking in between those, even when I turn them down.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's fucking hilarious.
They can't hear you.
What is actually hilarious is our what is it word this week is petard.
No.
Petard.
Can I just take a shot before any of this starts and say, what is juice?
Up first on our clock, we
That
have
was
our
good.
boy Juicebox, and here's your 20 seconds.
I hope next week we have pootard.
A petard.
Me-tard.
10 seconds.
Weetard.
A petard is the name that someone calls someone who's like deeply involved in like PETA.
Is that? Are you going off of that because of libtard?
Yeah.
I figured.
Alright.
A petard.
It's an interesting guess. Anthony?
It is a nut.
Interesting guess as well. Carl?
Rail?
Petard. Petard. It is
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
It's a fruit. It's a fruit.
Basically, all our guesses are the same.
Mine is not. Well, a fruit, yeah, sure. Something involving pita, yeah.
Also a nut.
Also a nut. I like that.
I was gonna say fruit right off the rip, and then you said nut, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of in the same category.
Kinda, but not really.
Depends on the type of
But
nut.
I wanted to use all my 20 seconds because they were given to me.
Well, it's like the NFL. You got to run time off the clock.
That's right. I should have took a fucking timeout.
Flag on the play.
Should've did.
Delay of game.
yeah. Any of us close?
No.
Not at all.
None of
Definitely,
you were nowhere close.
So it's not food.
it's definitely a fruity nut animal.
I'm trying to think of a hint.
We can just ask questions while you think of a hint, if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Juicebox, what would you like to know?
What is it?
I used to love saying
What would you like to know about petards?
It kind of sounds like a tree fruit.
I thought it sounded like a nut, like
Like
a,
a tree
rare
nut.
nut. Yeah, like a tree nut or like a ground nut.
Oh, you gotta try a fresh petard.
Is
Yeah.
it a physical object?
It is a physical object.
Could be a dessert.
That's what I just thought of. I'm not even kidding. Like a pastry.
Uh-huh.
Anthony?
Is it edible?
Not edible.
Fuck, it's not a pastry.
I have a whole.
You guys were
definitely not
nowhere
made.
close.
I have a whole store full of petards.
Yeah, but you could have had a pastry that's not fruit, nut, or involving animals.
Make it a good question, Rel. This all
Could be made out of grains.
Is it a tool?
If it's a person and Matt says
You
yes to
should've
this,
said
I'm gonna get
device.
mad.
Huh?
device?
Well, anything. A tool's
Would you
anything that
accept the
helps
word
you.
Device?
Get a job done.
Yeah.
You're right.
By that definition, it is a tool.
Fuck.
Because
If
it
it's a
helps you get
person,
the
I'm gonna be
job
upset.
done? I don't think that's a person. Petard.
Okay.
We've been very wrong before, Juice.
You got a hint for us, Ant?
I'm trying. I'm stuck on giving you the same style, like the same hint along the same lines.
We're
'cause
used to it.
It's a very simple tool definition. It's a very simple.
By Carl's definition, it's a tool.
A petard is very simple. It has
Thumbs.
there's really only one use for it.
This is petarded.
This is petarded, dude.
Yeah, I don't have any good hints for you, boys.
You never do.
Here, I'll give you a little hint. It was used during war.
It does not fucking help. Which one?
What war?
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, can you tell us
Can you at
the
least give us
war?
like
Is this
a,
like stones and stick war? Or is this like...
or is this like fucking fighter jets and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
What happened?
can you at least give us like a range?
Nom?
1600, 15 to 1600.
Okay,
Okay.
wagons.
Stones and sticks.
Well, they had swords and stuff by that point. Bows and arrows.
Advanced stones and sticks.
You're right.
Anthony, or sorry, Juice, your final 20 seconds begins now.
A petard.
During war, 16, 17.
Doesn't tard mean to like prohibit or like restrict? I think it's those fucking wooden spikes.
that's to
posts in the
retard.
ground, dude.
Wooden spikes.
Yeah, I think those are petards. I think those are the proper name for them. The things that like protect like your trenches and bunkers and shit. I don't don't know,
It's a
dude.
good guess. Anthony, your 20 seconds.
A petard is somebody you'd fire out of a trebuchet.
Wouldn't that be a ball
No, it's a person.
or a cannon? I don't think they shot people
Oh, I
at
think I know what it is.
trebuchets.
I think I know what it is.
We need a super
You think it's that big sickle thing?
It is super cut.
'Cause I always
Like a
Every
halberd?
time
Like a halberd?
one
like
of
you
you
think
has
it's one of them
said,
things?
"Oh, I know what it is," and then
Yeah,
have no
you
clue
told
what it
me.
is.
I know what a petard is.
Carl, 20 seconds.
Petard is when they dump like that hot tar and feather over the top of the castle.
They make them petarded?
Yeah,
It's-
like the hot oil and shit.
What?
You didn't know
Yeah,
they did
like
that?
they tar and feather people. Like they would dump like boiling
Like, if
oil,
people-
essentially,
Yeah, they literally like if you were trying to like climb up
to their
to
castle.
the castle, they would dump boiling oil on you.
Why would they feather you? I don't get the feather.
That was to tar and feather people
Yeah,
in the
it was tar
street.
feather, That was a little different.
But it's same concept.
Could you give me a ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding? Because somebody won.
You got the trebuchet shit?
It was me. I'm the
God damn it, dude!
11. I'm winning with 11 points.
Is it a weapon, Matt?
Motherfucker,
It
dude.
is a weapon.
I fucking knew
A
it.
petard.
It's on a big stick, right? And
no,
it's got the
it's a
hook on the end.
small conical bomb that you would use to blow
Oh.
up walls and doors during siege.
Oh,
That's fucked.
what's the thing I'm thinking of? I think it starts with a P as well.
Thinking of a staff, dude.
But it was like a halberd, but it was like hooked.
Spear.
It's not a spear.
Oh, Mongol.
You guys want some petard demons?
It's all probably old now and shit. I don't want that candy
Is
no
that,
more.
is that like a firecracker?
That's what it looks like.
Pack of firecrackers. Yeah.
Demon-sized petards.
I don't need that in my life.
I got some wildcats.
What's up with the fucking...
Black cats.
What?
What, is it a firework? Or like...
No,
is
he's
it an
showing.
actual-
No, it's like a device that you would fill with black powder, put it against the door, and then it would blow the door out.
And
Yeah,
probably
so what do
80% of the time
what
it
do they
killed people
call
on the
that?
other side.
They-
It's a cannon.
Yeah,
They literally
it's-
just shoved a cannon against it.
What the
like
fuck,
breach-
dude?
it's like a breach
It's
charge.
a breach charge.
That's crazy, dude.
How many times did people get hurt on the other side, though?
I think people got hurt on both
I
sides.
think
That's what I'm
people
saying, like, you're the one
they
that
got
lit it and
hurt
it
on
just
the light
popped.
side. Yeah.
There's also a quote that said hoisted. It's called hoisted by your own petard.
And wait, you can buy them? That's what you're looking at? You can buy like a legal petard?
It
like
was
a
it was
modern
in
one?
Hamlet.
What?
I just saw it, Matt. You scrolled
Yeah,
too
here we
far,
go.
but it was.
The phrase meaning that the bomb maker is blown by his own bomb.
And you were
So
looking
basically,
at
fucking
ones?
yourself over is what it means. Hoist with his own petard is a saying that means he fucked himself over, essentially.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you find this?
It's neat.
I don't like you said it's not edible. I feel like I could eat it if I
I
wanted
mean,
to.
technically, you
couldn't
could eat it.
that. Yeah, you could eat lead, dude.
I was really hoping it was people you'd launch out of a trebuchet.
You don't launch people at trebuchets.
They did.
Yeah, 100% send people out of it, usually to kill them.
When they were like disease ridden, they would like throw
Launch them
up
out of town.
No,
yeah.
I meant
Throw
it's
'em up-
like
they
an
throw 'em over the
attack
castle
method.
wall.
Could you imagine sieging and you're launching people into their castle?
They would do that.
That's
so
what
people
I'm
get
saying,
disease.
yeah.
No, they did do that.
No, I'm saying alive people to like.
You were till
fight-
you hit the
to,
ground.
like, fight wars.
Well, they kind of yes.
Soldiers.
Because they'd be diseased and they'd launch them into other castles.
So the castle would get disease ridden.
That is diabolical.
It's chemical warfare juice.
That is
Well,
technically.
biological, technically.
That's bacterial warfare, but yeah,
The human catapult.
it's like shooting human COVID rockets, dude. They gotta fucking.
I like how you keep yelling at Google today.
Caps lock was on when I got here. It's gonna stay on until I leave.
I love
Being used to
Caps Lock.
launch other objects. I think that said including people.
Caps Lock is beautiful.
Including bodies and body parts in a form of biological warfare. Look at that.
Damn. I'm a history teacher.
John Pascal Zanders notes that trebuchets
are.
were used by the Mongols to launch corpses over the walls of Kaffa, a Genoese trading post during the Black Death.
Yeah, Mongols were a little ruthless, a little bit.
Damn you, Mongolians! You tear down my shitty walk.
They were just a little, you know.
Dude, they used to like, people used to come up and like see, they thought it was mountains, and by the time they got to it, it was just a mound of people that the Mongolians killed. They would just stack them.
Yeah, dude, they're not fun people. You know, like when it came to warfare.
I do enjoy a good Mongolian beef, though.
Sure.
So if
Between people, or
I mean, if a couple people had to lose their lives for that to become out, that's a risk I would be willing to take. That was good. That's good stuff.
what did General Tsao ever do besides make chicken?
He was actually a very famous war general.
I thought it was Toso when I was a kid, or Toso.
So he was known for knitting sweaters,
Mm-hmm. In teas.
tea sweaters, if you would.
Yeah, shirts.
The dish, General Zhao's, is named after Zhao Zongtong, a Chinese statesman and military leader from the late Qing dynasty, which, while the dish was named for him, Zhao Zongtang did not create the recipe and never tasted it. It was developed in the 1950s by a chef named Pang Chang Kui.
I couldn't make it through that one.
Oh, yeah. I make your chicken. Your taster has a spicy but sweet sauce on it for you to taste. Taste my chicken pretty.
I couldn't get through
love
Pang
General
Chang.
I love a history in war, so I named it for General Zhao. Appreciate my chicken. It's my chicken. Your taste. My chicken is tasty.
I'll take a
So
Coke.
General
We only
Tso's
have
chicken
Pepsi.
is only 70
years old.
years old.
Yep.
You think it'd be older?
Sometimes they taste 70 years old.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Sometimes it's delicious. Sometimes it's not so delicious.
Do you think that's the number one Chinese food dish?
I think
Besides an egg roll?
sesame chicken.
You think sesame chicken?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's a good, sometimes it's a shit.
What about Kung Pao chicken?
Ooh. I like pairing that up with the movie Kung Pao Fury. Remember we rented that from,
Dude, that
from
movie's,
Blockbuster?
that movie's so good. I love that movie.
Squirrel Chucks?
Yeah.
Or they're chipmunks?
Oh,
yeah. No, they're
General
Are they prairie dogs? What are they? He pulls them out of the ground.
General
Are they
Zhao
chipmunks?
wasn't that old either. He's from 1812 to 1885.
That's pretty old.
I was thinking like 400s, like some like real old.
I mean, he was born over
general,
200
See,
years
Matt,
ago.
that's where you messed up. There was an actual photograph of him,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
not a painting.
Why? I mean, even I didn't really put two and two together with
Matt, that picture was taken right before the dragons attacked their town.
Run! He's Godzilla!
Juice, you should dress like that.
I agree.
That's
I
gonna.
would- Dude,
Is he sitting or standing?
Yes.
I literally can't tell though.
I went to the museum.
He's wearing Jinko
recently,
jeans.
He's sitting.
And I saw.
I think he's sitting on a chair that's too high.
Yeah.
I'm listening, Juice.
he's on like a little wooden bench.
The fuck is
you
this
know,
word?
in a
And
suit.
foofed. He was in foofed as a first class count.
I don't know, but I would like somebody to infoof me.
You don't know what it is.
I know, I'll take it.
Give someone freehold property or land in exchange for their pledged service.
Yep, infoof me.
You want to do that?
That's fine.
Wanna
Depends
get
on the
rid-
house.
You want to get rid of land and everything just so they can entrust you?
Just depends on the house.
I went to the museum recently and I saw two fucking samurai suits. Like,
That's pretty cool.
Did you take one?
I wanted
They
to
had two, they don't
so
need both.
bad.
Did you have the idea of stealing?
He was
that?
probably
No.
he was probably having visions of himself with his lightsaber in his room.
As un-
wielding that.
As
and the real samurai
as
sword.
unlikely as it is that we
I
ever have
real
like a
samurai swords.
that we ever have like a zombie apocalypse or like fucking full global shutdown. That's the first place I'm going.
Museum?
Yeah.
What, my house?
I'm getting the suit of armor.
What are you
Smart.
talking about?
That's always been my
But
thought.
it's not fitted for
There's
you.
like two suits.
I'll
of armor
fucking
there.
manage.
There's like two suits.
I
of
got a
armor.
grinder. I'll make it work.
Dude, you could just do the Scooby Doo thing.
People were smaller back then, so he has a better possibility of fitting than I do.
Well, I hope Juice comes with me. I'm gonna put him in the sarcophagus, and I'm just.
might be a new fad.
Good, I
The
can have my belly button out.
sarcophagus is open though. Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in it and close it.
Nefertiti is just chilling there in the open. They took her out of her sarcophagus.
In 1866, Zhao oversaw the construction of the Fu Chao Arsenal.
Is that another dish?
I just wanted to say Fu Chao.
He was in
A
all
food
this for
dog.
1
I know what a
year,
food
dude.
dog
You know
is.
what I mean?
What's food dog?
A food dog is those guardian dogs that kind of look like dragons with like the long.
I thought it was a meal.
Nope.
Like a egg roll encrusted hot.
But you know what I'm
dog.
talking about? Like the little dog statue things that are always.
Yes.
They kind of look like the dragon that they bring through the
Almost like
street.
a lion, like a little
Yeah.
lion.
Yeah, that's a food dog. And what was that fucking TV show, The American
Dude, what if you
Dragon?
did like an Asian infused hot dog stand and call it food dog?
I think that could work. Depends on what you mean by Asian infused hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, are we just putting soy sauce and sesame seeds on
Well,
it?
it could be.
or-
It could be Russian. It could be Indian.
What?
Well, if
It's Asian.
that's true, it's technically Asia.
Sure. But it's not like Asian.
Oh,
What?
jeez. General Zhao is definitely your dude. His career got an inauspicious start when in his youth he failed the imperial examination 7 times. He probably couldn't spell the word debark. That's a deep cut, isn't it, buddy?
Emotional damage.
No, Matt, he was trying to spell debauch.
You listen here, dude. We all struggle.
They're paired great with a food dog.
Why is there so many errors in this word?
We all struggle, people.
We do. I actually am getting Chinese delivered right before I get home.
I had Chinese.
People or
That's what I'm talking about.
I had Chinese last night.
I had Chinese the other night. Had some sushi.
That's what I had. Some sushi.
Yeah, I
and
had some sushi. I'm not getting sushi.
I actually had General's House chicken last night.
I'm getting broccoli and chicken.
Dude, have you ever had the garlic broccoli?
Yes. I get the garlic chicken.
Fucking
I prefer
Christ,
the
dude.
broccoli garlic, but that's
What's
just
the
me.
garlic chicken like that sauce?
Yeah.
But what
You can get
type of
garlic
chicken
beef.
is it?
Just the
From a bird.
It's not the breaded. It's not breaded. It's just like
It's like
grilled
the chicken,
chicken?
and broccoli style chicken.
probably boiled.
I'm saying, is it like the slabs of the shit that's
Yeah,
like,
like
folded
you're-
over?
like,
the
yeah.
chicken and broccoli?
Yes,
like-
yes.
Heard it. Fuck, I gotta get that next time.
You gotta get the Mongolian. Actually, a little spicy, but Mongolian beef is fucking.
Is garlic chicken served with noodles or rice?
Yes.
I got it with rice.
Usually. Fuck, dude. I love garlic broccoli. I have a tattoo. My first tattoo might be a fucking container of garlic broccoli.
Dude, I-
Just fucking
You should
chilling,
send
dude.
nudes.
I just got.
Send nudes.
I got a new bucket list item, boys. I want to go eat General Zhao's chicken in front of General Zhao's
You
tomb.
might go to prison.
And where's this at? China?
China.
Japan?
China.
I'm down. We got one?
How much do you think a ticket's going to be with the tariffs?
I'll look it up.
Well, you,
Let's go to Expedia.
Where do
I have the
you
app
figure
already.
out where
Real
we have to
cheap.
go in China? It's a whole country. It's not like just go to China.
The
Yeah,
Hunan, Hunan district.
Hunan?
We're going to TI.
We're going to QAnon?
Hunan beef's good too.
The Yuawa district, Changsha, Huanan.
It says Yuhawa. Why are you saying Hunan?
Changsha.
What are you saying, Sha?
Changsha, right here.
Don't fuck with me.
Dude, Changsha. Changsha is the capital of Hunan, China. 15th most populous city
It's
in China.
Shangshe.
Changsha.
Shangshe.
Changsha.
It's not
That is
Shangsha,
clearly
Shangshe.
Changsha.
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 Alright, so we're
Ching
flying
Chong. Right
from-
outside of, right next to Ching Chong. Right around the corner from Bing Bong, China.
So we would have to fly.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
We have to fly from LA to
L.A. Why do we have to leave from L.A.?
because that's the
Matt trying to go to Wuhan.
That's
you're
what it
not
took me.
gonna because you're not gonna fly
From
here.
Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Right here.
Why?
Cheap
The
flights
fuck
from
you mean
from
why?
Changsha to Philly
Yeah. We got to lay over.
for a week.
Yeah, you're gonna cross the
Yeah,
country.
there's
anyway.
going to be a
LA,
layover. That's
yeah,
fine.
so
But why are
I'm
you searching from L.A.?
Dude,
We got to get to LA
We
first.
have to get to L.A.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
dude.
you're right.
$539.
That's really not bad.
My other bucket list item is I want to watch a sumo match in Japan.
Well, how much is a flight from China to Japan, or can we take a boat?
Probably real cheap. Just takes a day to get there. Look at this, 38 hours
Oh my god.
of travel time.
38.
38, 39,
42.
42. 43 basically.
And it's only it's a 3-hour flight to LA and then a 19-hour flight.
I want
LA
to fly
over's
to
long
Ireland,
as
dude.
Fuck.
That's crazy. 53
I mean, that's not a bad
hours.
thing to be, but that's not a bad thing to be. That's 4+ stops. But if you're stuck in LA for a day, I mean, at least you get to do shit.
That's the way I would rather do it. Fly out for a day or two.
It helps keep you from getting jet lag
Yeah,
too.
you're not. You're also not dealing with that long flight all at once. Break it up in pieces.
But those flights are actually like supposedly like the long flights are actually like cool.
Oh, they're
flights.
yeah.
I've never gone, so I can't say.
I'm going to Dubai. But you have to fly into fucking Mumbai in India first, and that flight's 20-something hours, I believe, or something.
Because like they
insane.
serve meals and everything over those fucking long ass
No, they
flights.
have to. You would
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, dude, you have
You wouldn't
to.
die. They don't have to do anything.
19 hours without food?
You'll be all. You'll survive.
How yeah, but you want to die.
Just peanuts.
They're
They just
gonna-
keep bringing you little packs and the little shitty cookies.
What, the biscotti cookies? They're going to give you more biscottis, baby. I'm flying 38 hours. You're giving me more
No,
than
it's only a
fucking-
19-hour flight. You're fine.
Oh, 19. You're giving me more than a red pack of fucking a 2-pack of biscotti cookies, bitch.
Dude, 20 hours in an airplane. I don't think I could do that.
I flew for 3 and I still wanted my biscottis. I got them. 3.
You can only vape in the bathroom so much.
13
I
hours
can't
was my
wear my
longest
So did I,
flight.
but Megan kept
You
yelling
just
at me.
put your vape in your sleeve, dude. They don't give a fuck.
They do care.
Oh, they care.
They 100% care.
No.
But my
I'm
window also had
saying-
like a little leak, like so I was like,
with like the metal.
I was like,
Window had a leak.
like you could hear like the air going by, and like I would breathe out at the window, and it would like slowly.
I
They
need
yell at you,
to-
I'm doing a smoke test. This thing's not airtight.
Yeah, like
They
airplanes
care.
aren't perfectly sealed.
They
I know.
care.
Everybody
I
knows
didn't
that.
mean that. I meant like going through, like having my bag being
TSA?
checked. Yeah, TSA. Me walking
Yeah, they
through,
don't care about.
putting my arms out, dude. They didn't say
They don't
shit
care.
about fuck. That's what I said. They don't care.
As long as you don't have like a live animal or a gun with you, they don't really care, or a knife.
A bomb.
Or a lot of weed, because I saw a guy
Yeah.
get pulled by a dog in line, dude, with his bag. And he got pulled out real
And you were
quick.
worried because you smelled like it.
I didn't smoke weed the entire time in the Dominican
I meant going
Republic.
there,
I was offered it, but I didn't do it.
pussy.
What do you mean?
You could have done all sorts of drugs.
This was leaving the DR. He got pulled out of line.
Yeah, I'm talking about going there.
I may have smelled like it.
I'm 99% sure.
The thing I had in my bag were a bunch of cigars and lighters.
Definitely look like it.
Yeah.
If I had to pull somebody out of line, you'd be one of
It
them.
would've been-
Random check, sir.
Drop your pants.
A bag full of
Nah.
biscotti
then
biscuits.
Spit on my finger.
They only gave me 1 pack, dude.
Sir, why do you have a book bag full of General Tso's chicken?
I'd be stoked.
It's for the general.
You know,
I'm going to meet with the general. I have a very important meeting.
I've got a meeting, actually, sir. If you could get this wrapped up quickly, I need to meet with the general.
I
in
gotta get
China.
it there, so at least it's still lukewarm.
I got a place to be.
Sorry, I meant lukewarm.
I'm out of here.
It's too easy.
Give me-
It's the low hanging fruit.
Give me a thing, dude.
Which one do you want?
Hello, and welcome to Why So Much Monies, hosted by your friend, Juice.
Alright, peeps.
Damn, that's expensive.
Gather around the fire, dude. We're gonna talk about it. This week, we're doing pet related. Why so much monies? We're we're starting off with dogs. Everyone loves a dog, dude. Right? You all love dogs.
Yeah, we dogs people.
Yeah, dude. We dog people.
Fuck a cat.
Alright.
Yuck.
Yeah, fucking.
Speaking of Chinese
You tell me you guys
food-
don't love pussy? You wouldn't fuck a pussy, huh? Huh?
Alright, so
Yeah,
we
we
got
gay as
the,
hell.
Yeah, you guys gay as fuck.
we got the top
Not
5.
pussy having.
We got the top 5 most expensive dogs ever sold.
Number 1, little
right.
dog. Number
Num-
2, medium-sized dog.
Number 1, I
Three
don't
was there,
know.
bud.
Number 1's a big dog. Big dog.
All right, yell at Google.
Alright, number 5 is a Tibetan Mastiff.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah,
I
they're
like them.
cool.
In 2011, his name was Big Splash.
Is he a rapper?
Oh, it's just his name. They named him Big Splash. He was sold for 10 million won, which is around 1.5 million.
Damn.
Can I seize him? I want to seize him.
Nope.
Evidently not.
Try
That's a hell of a dog you got there.
You can see a little bit of his fluff.
This page doesn't like Matt.
And just like a lot of things in different collector markets,
fuck is
when
going on over
something
there?
sells for so much money,
Just go to images.
everybody else around then thinks that like they want the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
So since 2011,
Look at the big fluff balls.
since
gonna eat
2011,
their owner.
those
Is
have
that
been
General
like
Zhao?
they're like a wealth status.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah, the dog's like a wealth status in China now.
They're fucking cool.
I want to have a friend nicknamed Pooch.
They're pretty cute. Number 4, we got a Chow Chow.
We have a friend named Chow Chow.
Isn't that?
It's a red panda Chow Chow.
I think that's still a Chinese dog too.
Mm.
Sold for 2.5 million pounds, which is approximately $3 million.
It's a heavy dog.
Yeah, I don't know what's Chow Chow? Aren't they small?
Mm-hmm.
No.
What?
2.5 million pounds? Heavy as fuck. What are you talking about?
Right there, they're little. They're little fluff
A
balls.
little red panda Chow Chow. Yeah, he was bought for an equivalent of $3 million.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't the guy name that we do not speak of anymore? Didn't he have a little chow?
Yeah. It wasn't. I don't think it was a chow though. It was something else. It's close to it though.
For some reason, this
toxic, though.
list
Yeah.
has just another.
No, Shiba Inu.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's close. It's like the cousin.
So we have 2 more Tibetan Mastiffs coming in at number 3 and number 2, both very similar in price by $500,000. Or no, I'm sorry. By a $50,000
Okay.
difference.
Well, it's number 1 then.
Number 1 is a
Words?
Cada bomb, CADA bomb, Okami, a Cada bomb Okami.
All these Asian dogs.
That dog was sold for $5.7 million.
Better
Sold in March of 2025, a hybrid wolf dog named Cada bomb Okami was sold for a record-breaking 5.7.
That is a pretty puppy though.
It's a cool dog.
Yeah, it's a hybrid of.
I wouldn't pay
of a
$5 million.
wolf.
I would spend $5 million and buy a whole bunch of puppies.
It's a wolf
Save a whole bunch of
hybrid.
puppies. It's a pretty dog though.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
got a little mask on. He's a little bandit. I would name him Bandit. He has like a little bandit
He
mask.
does. You call him Dan.
Bandito. This is my dog Bandito. He's Asian.
Yeah, it's my Asian dog.
Yeah, Bandito.
Bandito. He only eats hot dogs.
He really likes General Tso's.
Hun dogs or who dogs or what were those?
Food dogs.
Foo dogs. Enough of this tomfoolery. What else you got?
Y'all care about cats, or would you rather hear about different types of most expensive pets?
You can do cats.
Because we can do a different type
Those are
of
for
animal
dogs.
as a pet if you'd rather hear it
The
instead
little
of
lions.
cats.
No, you can do cats. I'm sure there's like some exotic cats that are probably on that list.
Yeah. All right.
That's a happy dog.
Number 5. Number 5 and number 4
Oh, maybe
are
not.
both tied up to $5,000 it could cost you. But we got a Peterbald.
Peterbilt? That's a
I'm
truck.
glad we're doing cats.
My Peter ain't bald.
That's a
It's
truck.
called a Peterbald and the Persian cat. They're both tied at 5 and 4, costing up to $5,000.
That's a truck. It's a Peterbilt.
Oh, it's a nakey one.
Oh.
That's why it's
It's one of them
it's
skin
those
cats.
hairless
Speaking of
cats.
One of them
nuts.
testicle sacks.
One of them skin cats. You know what I mean?
And then a Persian cat. They're long haired.
Not a fan of a bald pussy. Yeah, Persian cats are like the big fluffy bald
Yeah,
ones.
Persian cats are long hair, boys.
Yeah, they're cool. That's a cool cat.
My godmother had one that was orange. She named Garfield, and he was like 80 pounds. He was fucking huge.
Only ate lasagna.
I'm pretty sure he was about this big. He was super fat.
That
Isn't
one.
the type of
Damn
cat
when you
that plays?
Special.
Meow.
Have you guys seen my tuna treats?
That one looks like it goes
Meow.
or it barks.
Meow.
Boof.
Meow.
Meow.
Return the treats back to the box.
You
and
remember?
will not
You remember
get
that
stabbed
movie,
with my claws.
Cats versus Dogs or
Yeah,
whatever?
dude.
That was like the cat that was in charge.
I thought Snowball from
Yeah.
fucking Stuart Little.
That was Snowball.
Yeah, it's Snowball
look
from
kinda
Stuart
evil.
Little, dude.
Dude,
This
why
one's
why
evil.
don't we have Hollywood
That one's seen
animals?
some shit.
That one's a wizard. That one's 1,000 years old.
You must pass the bridge underneath the wizard's adler to be able to follow in the footsteps of your father, Harry.
Be like, wait, did you just talk? No. I mean, meow.
Meow.
It's one of the.
I think
Meow.
No, seriously, have you guys seen my tweets?
I think the most expensive cat is that one from
That cat
from
might
Hocus
be
Pocus that turned into a person.
retarded.
The cat is the most expensive.
Binks?
Yeah, Binks. Binks from fucking Hocus Pocus. That's the most expensive one. That's a Down syndrome cat if I've ever seen one.
So cute.
It's so fluffy.
And then they get big.
You know
and
what?
then I don't like
I'm
them.
liking cats.
I mean, I'm like
I get a Persian.
personality-wise,
They're
I am
kinda
a
cool.
cat as a person,
Get
but I don't want a
Persian.
cat because
They're
I
neat.
also don't want to be around you.
I'm allergic to them too.
What else
so
you got
yeah.
for us, Daddy?
Coming in number 3, we have the Bengal cat. You can buy one of those up to $25,000.
Yeah, they're cool as
Well, they're
fuck.
expensive because of the whole team behind them.
It's true.
Don't they eat just straight raw meat?
Yeah, these along with like
Lynx and stuff. Like
lynx and servals, you've got to like feed raw diets and
Probably not going to feed something
They're
that
kind of neat though. Like if I were to get one, it'd either be that or like a jaguar.
Dude,
totally
that
will
one's
eat you
sick.
while you're sleeping.
You'd probably
That's
want to get
sick.
the number 2
No,
or
that's
the number 1.
sick.
That's a cool cat.
Is one of them like the Maine Coons?
So is this one.
Get it?
Cool cat. That's fucking cool. Gray and black,
About to
That's
find
a
out.
cool
or that
cat.
one.
That's also a cool cat.
That's sick.
Fucking hate
Yeah,
you
dude,
guys
that's
so
pretty.
much.
No,
That's
that
pretty
one.
cool cat.
That's
Now
a
that's
fucking
a cool
cool
cat.
Yeah, it's a cool cat. Coming in number 2, we have the Savannah cat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the other.
That's the
other
one I was
That
thinking of.
cat goes up to $50,000, depending how crazy
That one's a
of
dog.
That's the one that you feed just raw
That-
slabs of.
You mean your
meat to.
neighbor?
Now
You feed it
that's
your
a
neighbor.
really expensive cool cat.
That cat will eat your homework.
I think's a fucking dog.
Yeah. So.
I'd fuck
Ben
that thing
Simmons,
up.
the one NBA player, had one of these when he played for the Sixers. So they were like, he had 2
Look
of
at the
them.
one with its ears up.
And he
I like the one with the ears up.
He legitimately they lived in his basement, and he wouldn't go down there or anything except to feed them because they were like
Aggressive.
they're like that much. They're like that much of a wild
What's
cat.
the point of having it?
That's what I mean. Like just let it be its self.
well,
And
you might
you just release it
question-
into the neighborhood.
You might question
That's so
the
cool.
number 1 cat.
It's a tiger.
No, it's
It's a
an
lion.
Ashira cat.
That was my third guess.
Ashera.
It's another one.
Like I don't know how to spell.
Well, you had like a 50-50 shot.
That
Well,
cat-
actually, like a 33% because it could have been a Y.
That cat is a hybrid of an African serval, an Asian leopard cat, and a domestic house cat.
That thing is crazy.
Those ears are
looking.
nuts.
How much?
Up to $125,000.
That's a cool cat.
Still way cheaper. Still way cheaper than the.
I
Than
think
the
this proves that dogs are better than cats, though.
Yeah.
dogs. Well, I mean, dogs are way more. Expensive.
Who runs the world? Dogs. Who runs the world? Dogs.
Dogs are way more expensive than cats.
I
and
think my
most
next dog I'm
expensive
going to name the
lists.
Bounty Hunter.
I'm gonna name mine Cat.
I'm gonna-
Cool cat.
I'm going to name mine the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
It's a
This
dog.
is my dog named Bounty.
All right,
This is
for
my
the
dog
third,
bounty hunter.
For the third category, do we want to do 2 different categories? You can do a reptile or like a small like furry thing, like a ferret or like a guinea pig. What are we thinking?
Most expensive guinea pigs?
Yeah,
That's a thing?
I mean,
yeah.
don't they eat them?
The
What?
cats?
No,
Yeah.
guinea pigs.
Or rabbits. There's
Only in New
expensive
Guinea.
ass rabbits out there too.
Yeah.
And Papua New Guinea specifically.
We'll do rabbits.
No, let's do guinea pigs.
You want to do guinea pigs?
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
yeah. They're cool.
I had a whole bunch at one point because they decided to make babies.
Have you
Yeah,
ever gotten
guinea
bit by 'em?
farm?
No, my
Really?
guinea pigs were cool.
They, like,
She
scurry away
would she
from
would
all the
only
time?
like try to bite when she was pregnant.
Are those Italian pigs?
Yeah, they're really
I'm
greasy.
fucking oinking over
They're
here.
really
Hey.
greasy.
Oi! Oink!
Oink.
Oink! I'm fucking sleeping over here.
I have a top 3 for you on
guinea pigs?
Guinea pigs.
They're all from New Jersey.
So we have the least expensive.
Fucking Giuseppe I fucked it. Never mind.
You fucked a guinea pig?
I fucked it.
It's a high value guinea pig. Its name is Truffles, and it's because it's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And this guinea pig is valued at approximately
$4.85.
$1,300.
I was under.
That is a guinea pig.
Coming in at number 2, we have Ruby. Ruby underwent a costly hysterectomy, which makes this guinea pig expensive, coming in at $2,600.
That's a cute guinea
It
pig.
is cute. It's got cool
That
colors.
is good
How
guinea
people-
pig.
We had a
people-
guinea pig that was brown
How
like
do people
that.
eat
Yeah,
them?
it's like a golden brown. It's real cool.
We had one that was brown and white, and then we had another one that was black and white.
And
And they made a
there's-
baby that had a black foot, and we named it Mr. Deeds.
Didn't you have one that was like a model? It was like in pieces.
What?
Did your dog eat one?
Oh,
My,
that was a rabbit.
my dog ate my bunny, Thumper. He ripped him into a million pieces in the backyard.
Way to tear that wound open.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That
Speaking
was
of that, I watched a hawk fucking grab a bunny the other day.
Oh, that's sad.
that was revealed to me like as an
It
adult.
was sad because I've been
As an adult?
It was so upsetting.
Because I've been
It was-
feeding the bunnies and stuff. I've been throwing like our vegetable scraps out and just letting
You fucking,
whatever eat it.
You fucking.
And the hawk just took it.
yeah, you fucking brought it out.
I fattened him for slaughter.
The most expensive notable guinea pig is one that has his own custom armor.
Wait, what? He's going to war?
There was
General Zhao guinea pig.
there was someone who dressed a guinea pig in custom made armor valued at 15,000 pounds,
General Ginny Pig.
aka $19,500.
There's no way that guinea
Wait,
pig
so
can move.
so the
Type in
armor.
guinea pig armor, dude.
So the armor's worth that money, not the pig.
Well, because
It's the pig's armor.
It's the pig's custom made armor.
Yeah,
so
no
yeah,
other
he's
guinea
a-
pig will fit in it.
Yeah.
Dude, that is cool as.
Could you imagine
Fuck.
going to war and they're like, "Do you have a horse?" You're like, "I have a guinea pig."
Gillo, you can
There
buy
you
it
go, a
right
fucking
now.
jet ski.
If
You
you're gonna
can
make,
buy it right now for $24,000.
That's probably 'cause the guinea pig died.
if you're gonna make any type of negotiation, you have to talk to my highest soldier. You just bring out the guinea pig.
Lieutenant Ginny Pig.
This is Sprinkles. Dude, That's pretty sick. I think we should buy it, boys. I think once we get rich and famous, we should buy that, and then we have to find a guinea pig that fits that armor.
It's $24,000.
Juice, you got to spend money to make money.
How about fish?
I can see that getting pretty expensive.
Y'all like fish?
Fish are very expensive.
Yeah.
I got a fish list.
What the fuck is that in the middle, Matt? Oh, that's what I thought it was, to be honest.
It's armor for your
Oh,
dick.
hell yeah, dude. That thing just does it all.
KFC flavored toothpaste. What the fuck are you on?
I don't know. Is that a toilet paper?
That's a
shooter?
Bugatti. Hold on. Juice, buy that.
How much I want? How much they want?
It's just 1.6.
That's not.
On Temu?
I don't know what he's on. This is why I'm broke.com.
What is this?
I don't know, but I want the
I think you just found Juicebox's new favorite.
new Timu.
This is why
Japanese
I'm
Fisherman
broke.com.
Village Hut Airbnb?
So it's called This is why I'm broke?
Yeah, this is why I'm broke.com.
Well, that Walkman was only $18.
Is
Are
that
we going to
an app?
Japan, boys, to stay in a hut in Atami, Japan?
I'm going to look up and see if it's an app. This is why
Are
I'm
we
broke.
legally allowed to do a podcast in Japan?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think we have to really figure out what we're gonna say.
That's what I know China's like, you don't say anything and the internet doesn't exist. So, how does Japan work? I'll totally do a podcast in a kimono.
We got to dress like pandas, like they did for.
Oh, the
Jackass.
outside does not look like the inside.
The inside looks like a traditional fucking hut.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, do you know how much ramen I'd eat?
oh my god,
Is ramen Japanese
could be.
or is it Chinese?
Yes.
Does anybody know?
Ramen is Japanese.
Yeah, dude, I'll just solely live on ramen. Is pho also Japanese? Or is that Chinese?
Pho is
Fuzz
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Well, fuck, we're in the entire wrong country
Well,
for that.
fuck.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Pho come from people that talk like a D, a conquer fast, but all have a real quick.
My biggest issue.
Talkie come from people who talk like a D.
Have
Did
ever
you know
seen-
Japan and China are two entirely different countries?
Have you ever seen that guy?
Is that tank $2,000?
for
Carl
what,
got
a
real
tank?
excited. It's a tank limousine. It's probably to rent it.
That's even cooler.
So I know they do this in Nevada, and you can pay an extra $2,000 to shoot it.
This is why I'm broke.com.
Tanks a lot.
I get it. Let's go on
It's in the
Temu.
UK.
Let's see what
That's not even a
Temu
real
deals
tank.
we
That's a
got
fucking
going
European
on.
tank.
Guys, we can get all sorts of dope shit on Temu right now. Like, really, dude? Like, what do you even want?
Did you even buy anything on there yet?
No, he hasn't.
No, I know people that have.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Cheeseburger stackable snack plates? What are we doing? What are we doing right now?
Dude.
Poop.
Toilet paper holder, that's great.
Well,
Here you go, Juice. You can go to the bottom of the sea in this U-boat works personal submarine.
It's only 2.7 million. Listen here, sharks.
yachting.
Yachting.
Yeah,
Oh,
sting.
dude, I want to take one of those things.
You can buy one for 2.7 million.
Actually, this might be
That's
just,
2.7
just to do
It might be
mil?
just to do it.
I am not
What?
paying 2.7 million to sit in
just
somebody
to sit
You're
else's
in that.
not
sub.
tricking me. I know what happened
Absolutely
last time people spent all that money to go see something cool underwater.
Is it before or after I get back to land?
Yeah, I'll pay you when I get back.
Yeah. Or,
That's not happening, brother. Let
hear me
tell
out.
ya.
Hear me out. You don't have
Oars,
the money,
yes,
right?
oars are on boats.
All right. You don't have a lot of money. You don't have the money, right?
Oh, no
How
shit.
do you know that?
No fucking shit. I don't have $2.7 million.
You didn't.
We
hear-
can buy a pre-owned.
But
Oh, cool.
Oh, these are the things for sale.
you know you're dying, right?
Sure.
Less than 100 dives.
You don't have the money.
Sure.
You take the thing down, right?
Life insurance.
You say you work out some type of plan that you pay.
That was only 1.5. We're getting cheaper.
You need to pay first before
No,
they
no,
take
no,
you
no,
down
no,
there.
no.
No, I'm
you can
telling
negotiate
do.
when you're spending 2.7
Matt, get one in our
million
price
dollars.
range.
That's what you think.
It's going to be a
Then-
snorkel.
They go find a fucking dinghy.
You sign a contract.
Does Temu have fishing rods?
Yes.
Dude, don't buy them.
And then
Are they good?
No.
you just pop it down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Does Temu have Pokemon cards?
Juice. This is why I'm broke. Isn't just a purchasing website. It sends you to other websites of just cool shit.
Yeah, it's like a.
Bonsai tree for $7.
Tree chandelier.
A trap puzzle?
They have those little like drift jaunts on here, dude. I want to buy one of those little drifting cars.
You can
Dumpster
buy.
fire essential oil diffuser. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty sick.
Dude, so I found out. I don't know if you know this, boys,
A Blockbuster card? What?
but you can buy. Like there's like motorcycle like dirt bike warehouses online, and you can buy like a PW50, brand new, for like $300.
I could see Juice Box wearing these.
Yeah, you can.
A Yamaha
Dude,
brand.
those are
PW50.
sick.
You can buy a brand new.
It's sized for a child. It's sized for a child.
I know what a PW50 is.
Juice.
Let me
aware
find
of
this
the
because I had it on.
PW50s.
I had it on my baby registry, and I was told to remove it. So hold on.
You in?
$450 for children's fucking.
No, these are
the
these
thin
are
shoes?
adults.
Those
These
are
are
adults.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
U.S. men's size 10.
Are these like those
You can get, look.
dumbass red rubber boots,
Yes,
but
they're
just the
similar to
thing
those,
one?
yes.
Nah.
But that could be the
dude.
beginning of your
You lost me.
suit.
They got your slides.
Those are cool.
Yo, dude, honestly,
They look like
I kind of maybe.
they kind of look like an
loaves of bread?
empanada.
Yeah.
This one's $600, Juice. It's a 58cc 4-stroke.
It's a Yamaha.
This guy's having a whole different
Yamaha didn't make
conversation.
PW60s. It was either
It's a 58.
50s.
I just said it's a 58, and it's actually on sale for $400. It's made by SYX.
Yeah,
Blowjob
dude,
man.
SYX is, dude, I can show you many sites that have cheap dirt bikes on it, dude.
Overloaded.
But what are we
Oreo.
doing?
Bro, Temu is cheaper dirt bikes than that.
Dude, this one runs.
So do theirs.
Yeah, with pedals. This one's fucking $400, and I could have a little 60cc 4-stroke.
I'll
What are
fight
we
you right
doing?
now, dude.
Why you
My,
buy it?
my point is,
What is
why do
that?
we not have a bunch of mini dirt bikes?
We're doing some shopping right
I
now.
see you guys.
I'm
All right, we
doing
need to fucking
shopping,
end this
too.
thing.
Well,
We have spiraled so
Are you
far
gonna
out.
get one?
I'm on Temu
What
right
the-
now. I
it's
don't
on my
even know
baby
what you want
registry.
From me. What, Temu video games?
A mini bike?
Yeah, I also have an outdoor grill on here for like $14,000.
I'll get
Like
you
a whole thing.
What is
I'll
the
get you a Temu.
What is the baby gonna need that for?
dirt
Well,
bike.
I figured I'll ride it till he can.
It's gonna be broken.
You're a selfish asshole, dude. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, dude. What are you even saying?
If somebody buys it, isn't that not kind of their fault?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like
guess.
clearly, it's not for my newborn child.
Well, could be.
It will be. He can have it when I'm done with it. When it's his turn.
It used to be nice.
This thing was brand new.
Believe it or not, this puppy used to run before you could walk.
Really, it's your fault for not growing faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Whose fault is it really?
You can buy an iPad, dude, for $97
right.
on here.
All right, let's end this fucking.
I'm gonna
thing.
buy Juice a box of ladybugs.
a box of late.
Bro, I've never had an iPad for $97. I might fuck around and
Juice,
buy
can you tell
one.
him what to do?
Yeah, you should call me. And fucking tell your mother about me, you know what I mean? 484-806-9420. Yeah, dude, have your mother call me. Let's have a conversation. And Zin, Rogue, if you're listening, my buddy Carl would really like some Zins.
Brother man.